FACT². Scare yourself stupid. Then become smart by watching FACT².
In a small, unremarkable town, in a small, unremarkable house, there lives a small, unremarkable man. Dave Sample has a stupendously boring life. That was except for an incident which occurred last week. Well, more than a week ago when this comes out. This is Blanque Valley, so called because of the wood given by the local trees. The man that named it couldn't read.
Sorry, is this the bit where I pretend to make small talk? I'm nuts, I've just dropped my microphone. Yes, hi, my name is Dave Sample and I identify wind instruments for a living, but I'd like to become a linguist one day. Recently I've noticed that my house is haunted. I'm pretty sure it's a ghost. I know Ghost Finder did an episode about the valley a few years back. Have you seen it? Oh, you must have. It's way more popular than this.
Hello, my name is Bob Jenkins and I'm the FACT² paranormal expert. It is believed that for somebody to become a ghost, they first have to die. Mr. Sample believes he is experiencing a haunting caused by a former mortal and it ought to pause after more exhaustive research. We believe he is being haunted by the founder of Blanque Valley, Frank Valley.
On Thursday at about, 11:30, quarter to midnight, I went downstairs to get myself a bowl of nuts, then I had to go for a wee. Am I allowed to say that? So I had to pop off for a bit, and when I came back, the bowl was on the floor, and I know I didn't do this, because I was weeing.
We were interested in this report because it sounded like he was being haunted by ghosts, and for the purpose of this television programme, we like it when people are haunted by ghosts. Frank Valley and his brother Robert went into the Valley Woods one night in October 1832, but only Robert came out. One explanation is that Frank got lost in the woods, found some nuts growing on the ground, and choked on them. If you have any small children with heart problems, turn this off now, as what I am about to show you is stupendously disturbing. This is an artist's rendering of the ghost.
I think if this was the ghost of Frank, which you keep telling me it is, then he might have choked on my nuts and died. I don't know what happens when a ghost dies, perhaps it comes back to life, but that seems unlikely because the town founder coming back to life probably would have been in the news.
We asked Dave to recreate what had happened to see if his theory about the ghost dying was true, but what we saw was stupendously shocking.
FACT². Frightening, alarming, creepy, terrifying, squared.
If only we could work out how to turn the camera off time-lapse mode. We showed this stupendous footage to Dave after he had finished washing his hands.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. My cat has been possessed by the ghost.
We decided to perform an exorcism on Dave's cat.
Hello, I'm Anne Ipswich, and I'm an exorcist. The thing about exorcism is that nobody actually understands it, not even me, and I call myself an expert. First, we decided to make a circle of nuts around the cat, but that turned out to be too difficult, so we bought more nuts and made a circle around the house. Right, where's the cat?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know, he's probably just gone outside or something.
Well, go and get him.
Why? Why don't you find him? You're the expert.
Yeah, not on your cat. Okay, now that he's in the nut circle, excuse me. What am I meant to do?
I think her briefcase is leaking. What's in your briefcase?
Holy water. Okay, now we can attempt to communicate with the ghost.
Okay, do we need a Ouija board or something?
No, the ghost's illiterate. I'll just talk to him. Hello? Frank? Are you there? It's him! As we've established, one meow means yes.
Have we?
We had.
Hello, Frank.
Finally, we have to remove the spirit and send it to the underworld or whatever. I can banish it by saying a phrase in Latin. Get rid of ghost incatimus.
Look, can I be frank with you?
That's what your cat's doing.
That Latin is nonsense.
What do you know?
Latin, for one thing.
Right.
I think you mean, Ablega phasma ab catum.
Ablega phasma ab catus.
Catum.
Catum. Ablega.
Recently I've noticed that my house is haunted. I'm pretty sure it's a ghost. I know Ghost Finder did an episode about the valley a few years back. Have you seen it?
Stupendously, it seems that several other, more successful ghost hunting shows have already talked about the ghost of Blanque Valley. I bet he wants people to leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone.
So, did it work?
I don't know, where's the cat?
Gerald, get down from there. I've already broken a microphone.
So, Dave Sample, do you have any comments on these recent events?
Not really.
Stupendous, thank you. Tune in next week where I try to drive a haunted milk float. Goodbye.
A FACT² original.